Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another astonishing episode of English Learning Podcast. In our podcast episodes, we dive deep into topics that matter most in our lives. I'm your host, Mistress Alpha, and I'm so happy to have you here with me today. Today's topic is exciting, fun, and something that most of us dream about: traveling and tourism. Traveling is one of the best ways to explore the world, learn about new cultures, and even practice your English. Tourism makes all this possible with hotels, restaurants, and guides helping us enjoy our trips. In today's episode, we'll talk about why people travel, the different types of tourism, how to plan a trip step by step, and some common travel challenges. We'll also discuss how traveling can help you improve your English. There's so much to cover, so let's get started. Part 1. Why do people travel? Why do people love to travel? Let's think about it together. People travel for many reasons, and each trip is special in its own way. The first reason is for relaxation. Imagine yourself lying on a beach, the sun shining on your face, and the sound of the ocean in your ears. Doesn't that sound perfect? Many people take vacations to relax and forget about their busy lives. Another reason is adventure. Some people love activities like hiking, scuba diving, or even ziplining through the forest. Adventure tourism is for those who want excitement and new experiences. People also travel to learn about history and culture. For example, visiting the Colosseum in Rome, walking through the streets of Kyoto in Japan, or exploring the Great Wall of China teaches you about ancient civilizations. Learning while traveling is fun and unforgettable. Traveling to see family and friends is another common reason. Many people live far away from their loved ones. Visiting them during holidays or special occasions strengthens family bonds. Some people travel for work. Business travel allows people to meet clients, attend conferences, or visit company offices. Although it may not sound as fun as a vacation, it's still an important part of traveling. And finally, there's self-discovery. Have you ever heard of someone traveling alone to find themselves? Solo travel can be a life-changing experience, allowing people to grow and learn about themselves. Let me ask you, my dear listeners, why do you want to travel? Maybe you've always dreamed of seeing a famous city or trying food from another country. Whatever your reason, write it down or share it with a friend. You might discover something new about yourself. Part 2. Types of tourism. Now that we've talked about why people travel, let's look at the types of tourism. Tourism comes in many forms, and there's something for everyone. The first type is cultural tourism. This is when you visit places to learn about their history, art, and traditions. For example, you can visit museums in London, ancient temples in Thailand, or the castles of Scotland. Cultural tourism is great for curious minds. Then, there's ecotourism. Ecotourists enjoy nature while protecting the environment. Have you ever heard of Costa Rica? It's famous for ecotourism. Visitors hike in rainforests, see exotic animals, and stay in eco-friendly hotels. Next is adventure tourism. Are you someone who loves adrenaline? Then adventure tourism is for you. Think about climbing Mount Everest, going on a safari in Africa, or skiing in the Alps. These activities are unforgettable. We also have medical tourism. This is when people travel to another country for medical care. For example, some people travel to India or Thailand for surgeries because it's cheaper than in their own countries. Another popular type is culinary tourism. Food lovers travel to taste different dishes. Imagine eating sushi in Japan, tacos in Mexico, or pizza in Italy. Culinary tourism connects you with a culture through its food. Lastly, there's luxury tourism. If you love comfort and style, luxury tourism is for you. Staying in 5-star resorts, flying first class, and enjoying private tours, this is the ultimate way to relax. Which type of tourism sounds the most interesting to you? Would you rather explore nature, try new foods, or learn about history? Think about your dream trip while we move on to the next part. Part 3. Planning your trip. Planning a trip might seem like a big task, but don't worry. Let's break it down step by step. Step 1. Choose a destination. First, think about where you want to go. Do you prefer a warm beach, a cold mountain, or a busy city? Research your destination to learn about the best time to visit, the weather, and the culture. Step 2. Set your budget. Next, decide how much money you can spend. Your budget will help you choose your transportation, accommodation, and activities. For example, if you're on a small budget, you can stay in hostels and use public transportation. Step 3. Book transportation. How will you get there? Will you fly, drive, or take the train? Look for tickets online and book early for the best deals. If you're flying, remember to check if you need a visa. Step 4. Find a place to stay. Where will you sleep? Hotels, hostels, and vacation rentals are popular choices. Read reviews to make sure your choice is safe and comfortable. Step 5. Plan activities. What do you want to do? Make a list of must-see places and experiences. For example, if you're visiting Paris, you might want to see the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, and try French pastries. Step 6. Pack your bags. Finally, pack your suitcase. Don't forget important things like your passport, tickets, and chargers. Check the weather so you bring the right clothes. Let's get some additional tips. Here are some tips for smooth travel. Always carry a small bag with essentials like water, snacks, and a map. Learn a few basic phrases in the local language. Keep copies of your important documents, like your passport. Planning takes time, but it makes your trip so much better. Part 4. Challenges of traveling. Traveling is exciting, but it's not always perfect. Let's talk about some common challenges and how to handle them. Challenge 1. Language barriers. Not speaking the local language can be tricky. But don't worry. You can use translation apps or simple gestures to communicate. Challenge 2. Losing your luggage. If your bag gets lost, stay calm. Always keep important items in your carry-on and report lost luggage to the airline immediately. Challenge 3. Jet lag. Changing time zones can make you tired. To avoid jet lag, drink water, sleep on the plane, and adjust to the local time quickly. Challenge 4: unexpected costs. Sometimes you might spend more than planned. Keep some extra money for emergencies and use apps to track your expenses. So, we've talked about why people travel, types of tourism, how to plan a trip, and even how to handle challenges. Traveling is an incredible way to learn, grow, and enjoy life. Before we go, I'd love to hear from you. What's your dream destination? Have you ever had a funny or memorable travel experience? Thank you for joining me today on English Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. Join us next time as we explore more topics to help you navigate your English listening skill to the best level possible. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and take care. Goodbye for now.